Hey, happy Friday everybody. Hope you're all keeping good. Welcome to Cassie in the Garden. I've managed to get a couple of jobs done this week that I just wanted to share with you. They are sowing my mashed potato squash seeds and my butternut squash seeds. And I've also managed to put out my Brussel sprout plants and my Cavolo Nero kale plants. Those are on the plot. If you like, give us a like, do subscribe, share, whatever you like, comment. I love hearing from you all, that'd be amazing. But otherwise, enjoy. Before I begin, here's a quick update on my beans. Do you remember I sowed these with Finn? It went a bit mad. Well, they've grown, they've actually worked. So these are my runner beans. And these are my climbing beans. Can't remember what type of climbing beans or runner beans, but I know climbing runner beans. Sown by Finn. Chuffed, proud mum moment. So I'm sowing a mashed potato squash and a butternut squash. Do excuse the fact that I've got seed packets everywhere. I accidentally left them all out in the rain overnight. So I think most of them are okay. Most of them are sown anyway. But it has definitely spurred me to sow these bad boys because they weren't in a protective little pouch like this one. Normally they come like this. But some of the big seeds like these and some beans, here we go. They just come in the envelope because they're quite happy until they get left in the rain. I've chosen these mashed potato squash because they are literally, as the name says, they're a really good alternative to mashed potato and low calorie version as well. So for me on Slimming World, they're ideal for that. You can either cut them in half, roast them with the skins on, then scoop everything out. Or what you can also do is prick holes in the skin, put the whole thing in the microwave. I can't remember how long for, it's like 7-10 minutes, something like that. I want to sow butternut squash because I like growing these. I don't have a lot of luck, but I'm trying to do a better job this year. And my husband likes eating them. So winner, winner. I'm just using this plant tray that I've got a handful of them, these size ones. It's what you get. You just pick them up from garden centres. They just give them away because they're not technically for planting, but some of them you can pick up are quite ideal. So this one's got the squares in. It's what, yay deep. So it's kind of like little plant pot size, or shallowish plant pot size, which is ideal for me to sow my squashes. So these are the butternut squash ones. Mashed potato squash are similar. What you want to do when you sow them is put them on their side. So on their side. So yeah, on its side. The reason for this is if it lays flat, it might, moisture might settle on top of it. So, and then it might go mouldy. With it being on its side, moisture will just run down. Easy peasy. So I'm going to do 4 butternut squashes and then 6 mashed potato squashes. Holy moly, holy moly. Holy moly. As I said, stick it on its side. To be fair, it probably would be, if it falls on its back, it's fine. I'm sure it will be fine. But if there's a little nugget of anything that can be done to make it a bit more, hopefully, to be okay, then I'm up for that. Easy peasy. Then just push the compost down a bit. We want to make sure the compost is in contact with the seed. Then the seed knows that it's time to start growing. Don't forget to label them. Never remember which is which. Now I just need to pop them back out or out into the greenhouse. I'll be happy out there, and give them a bit of water. This is my purple sprouting broccoli, and I just wanted to show you this because it's another example of using these trays, these free trays from garden centres. They're the trays that the pots are come in. I mean, you can see that, but they are just super handy and super free as well. I know Dobby's given them away. I was in Planters, wherever that was, somewhere near Tamworth I think, the other week, and I picked a few of these bad boys up. So yeah, that broccoli looks extremely happy since I put it in there. Just finished work. I've just managed to get to the plot. I've got about 45 minutes before I need to get home. Mad, I know. That's cool. I brought a load of brassicas down, so some kale that I bought from B&M's for £1.49. Some Brussel sprouts that a lovely chap on the plot, down yonder the plots, has donated to myself, and a few other bits and pieces. So let's see if I can get anything done. So this is going to be my brassica bed. I need to take this ryegrass back down and weed here. Looks like I must have left a few potatoes in, and the raspberries have gone bonkers. This was mulched with grass cuttings at the end of last year, so should be pretty happy underneath all that. So you can see, I want to leave the roots in, but I don't want it to grow back, so I'm in a bit of a predicament here. Yeah, I don't know what to do, because I need these to be cut right down. I might just cut it back, see what I can do with a hoe. And see what happens. It might be that I don't sow everything, plant everything today, come back with a sharper hoe. Okay, so the ryegrass side has been an absolute pig to clear. So I've snapped it, snipped it, snapped it, cut it all back. I need to sharpen the hoe, I think, to get that down as low as I want. So I'm gonna rake a bit of that back and compost the grass. This is gonna make ace compost. No roots, no seeds. So great green part of the compost. But then over here, this is a bit I mulched with grass cuttings last year, and I've just cleared a load of weeds out of that and some potatoes. So I'm just going to rake that a bit just to get the bits and pieces off, and then I'm going to I'm going to plant my Brussels and my kale. been raining for, I don't know, it feels like days, it feels like forever, so everything's so wet. But I'm trying not to tread on the main bit of ground. The bit I'm on now will just be a little designated path, I think, between the two halves of the brassica bed. I think that'll work quite well. Mainly want to make sure I get the roots out, because I think there's dock in here, which I think will keep growing if the roots stay. And nettles as well, they were over there. So I want to, put my Brussels and my kale in now. I'm going to see where the raspberries are. I'm going to have a bit of a path there as well, I think, because otherwise you can't harvest them, and Finn loves to walk up and down them and pick them when they're grown, when they have grown. So yeah, that's why you'll see me walking along in front of the raspberries as well. That'll end up as a bit of a path. It's all a bit of work in progress, but it's all part of the fun. For my sprouts, the chap who gave them to me said to put a little bit of lime in the bottom as well. I'd like dig the hole, put a little bit of lime in, and then put the sprouts in, the plant. I don't know, what do you call it? Because they're not actually Brussels sprouts, are they? Because they're the round things. These are the plants. We'll go with Brussels. So yeah, a little bit of lime in the hole for the sprouts. They have to be spaced. I've checked this today and actually written it down. So right, kale 35, Brussels 60. I wonder if any of my Super Fandango technological advancement measuring sticks will suit that. Let's have a look. How many sticks? I think they're about a foot apart. So yeah, that's about 12 inches. So that's 12 from there. Okay, so that's how far the Brussels have got to be apart. 60 centimetres. Okay, I'm going to eke 5 in there. So this is the lime in the bag. I don't want to touch it. I can't imagine it's particularly good for your skin. I don't know. Is it the same sort of lime that's in cement? That's not good, is it? So there's the first one. So that would be the right distance. Because I want to squeeze an extra one in, I'm going to move it a bit closer. You might all be screaming at the screen right now, don't do it! But hey ho, this is how we roll. Oh look, I found a stone. It's quite a rarity. It's quite a big one. So, ow, they're spiky. Little hole. Doing a dusting of lime. And then I'm putting my sprouts in. And I was a numpty. I just picked it up by the stem. You shouldn't do that. Everyone tells us that, but I still do it. Numpty, don't do it. Popping him in the hole, and then just backfilling. Okay, next. A stone. Dusting of lime and a sprout. So here's the edge of the path. Yeah. So don't hold out much hope for this one because it's so close to the edge, but worth a shot. By the leaves. Not very good at this. Do as I say, not as I do, guys. with them a bit. 6-7. Oh, it's nice to be here though. You hear the birds singing, the traffic in the background as it's rush hour. Why do they call it rush hour? Because it goes on for flipping hours. But yeah, it's lovely, really peaceful. No, the sun's out. Wow. Oh, I don't know if I get them apart. I might just leave them two together. What do you reckon? I might put this one in the end. It'll be like my experimental column, this will be. Having mulched this with the grass cut, it's flipping lovely. Really lovely. Okay, with these being brassicas, pigeons love them. I imagine slugs love them. Being a bit of a tool, I've not brought any slug protection with me at the moment. That sounds really weird. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fling a net over them so the birds can't get to them. And I'm going to come back tomorrow, which is Friday. It's Thursday today. I want to come back tomorrow, Friday, and I will make it a lot better. So bear with me on this one. Very temporary netting, just to protect it overnight. Yeah, I don't want it too low because I obviously don't want to squash the plants. But yeah, I've just totally run out of time now. It's 5 o'clock, I've got to scoot. So at least the birds can't get them now. We'll see what happens about slugs. Thanks for watching, guys. As you can see, I'm leaving the greenery everywhere. That will go in the compost bin either tomorrow, probably tomorrow I expect, when I come here. So yeah, thanks for watching. Fingers crossed they'll be okay overnight. I did bring a load of other things to plant out, but like flowers and things, but that will have to wait till tomorrow. So yeah, thanks ever so much. See you soon.